哇！嚟到呢個新 game Kingdom Come Deliverance，我未玩過第一集嘅，呢個第二集啊。I don't know what to expect 啊，唔知有啲咩好 expect 嘅。咁咧DLC 擁有係嘛？有啊，OK OK。唔知點解無端送啲 DLC，又話 What 係咪有晒啊？有晒嘅聽講。OK。咁咧我唔知隻 game 講乜嘢，我哋知中世紀啦，同埋乜都唔知。咁啊，抱住啲冇任何期待去試下玩啦。好玩就繼續玩，唔好玩就收皮。玩咗1個鐘先，而家1點半。New game。Play line 2. At the beginning of the 15th century, the Kingdom of Bohemia is ravaged by war. It's taken captive by the British nobles. Ooh! And they have a floor stand by a rightful king. Only a rightful stand by a rightful king. Okay. 好啦，即係有啲皇帝啊，俾人捉緊咗。Damn！ 好新手。呢個係咪主角啊
？Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
嗰啲 British English 都幾好聽，配音好正。
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready!
Ooh. Oh shit！ 中唔中㗎？得唔得㗎？攻到入嚟咯
A rude awakening, eh?
Crossbow.
Make it count.
OK， 係咪到我玩啦？到我啦！Go up to the stairs to the front of the ramparts。睇先啦，我想將啲 sound settings make volume 整細啲先。Yes。好，上去呢度係咪 ？Defend the front ramparts. Shooting. Oh shit. Boom. Oh. 呢個係呢個 yes， 好似唔係好呢啲啊嘛？呢個點解唔得嘅？咁勁嘅？佢點解唔中啊？OK， 冇啦。Help defend at the front. Okay. Siêu siêu. 我咪去啱嘅方向啊！屌，我懷疑唔係喎。哦，翻去 help follow the commander drive devil， 即係呢個 follow 佢。行快啲，大佬。誒，點樣？我去邊 ？Come on。Press attack hold defense。呢個係咪啊？唔關事嘅。呢個唔係。呢個係紅色衫。去，去，去，去，去，去。哦 ！Climb the walls。Yeah。Push it down。哦。呢個唔係係邊個係啊？邊個係？邊個係？呢個係。喂，仲有冇？喂！呀呀！去去去！喂！喂喂喂！仲有冇？Boom！ 喂，tough shit fuck 嘅，仲有冇？仲有冇？仲有冇？仲有冇？喂，打落去！喂！係。哦，耶，係啊，咁樣又有兩條梯，啱啱先拱冧一條，你又整咗兩條，搞錯啊！冚佢個巴，戰夫啊做，哇！嗰個成個希特拉咁樣喎，打仗真係得唔得？哦 ，shit！
Dentist Fortuna fucking you that.
So fuck. 咩意思？
You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Damn！ 打仗真係好撚殘酷。真係好撚殘酷。喂，嗰度有個人爬緊梯，係咪應該要拱啦冧佢啊？ Kingdom Come Deliverance II。睇落好似幾好玩。仲未打仗喎，幾個禮拜之前。哦，哦。呢個係咪啱先中箭嗰個嚟啊？係，好似係。
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does it actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised
New women.
that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
Ooh,
Help
famous
me,
last
my
words.
bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trotsky.
My word, that is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
呢個係500幾年前啊，600幾年前，捷克應該係 Bohemia。
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Great.
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Maybe.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
No.
You're a bit too keen. You never know what might happen.
Henry, don't be such a lily-liver. Audentes fortuna juvat.
A lily liver.
Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, eh? Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
OK， 但係件事點會發生到好似啱先咁樣打晒仗咁樣？因為狗添喎。係咪敵軍？ 係咪就係咁樣發展成為打仗？
We get ready for a fight.
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
哦，
Besides, you won't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
有
Can you not
bandits。
distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Why？ 準備定。
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslaus.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
哦，
So it would appear we are enemies.
哦。
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
and who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
My playstyle. Nothing like what I have weapon that wears strong armors. Infamous for short temper. Advice, solve things with knowledge, sharp tongue and kind words. Scout, hide in shadows. Advisor.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone.
Ooh.
Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Persuasion. You can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogues, you have a choice of some of the options below. How you react. But beware, persuasion requires the other party to believe in you. Speech, charisma, might, correction. You say something to get you away with the dice. Oh, okay. Domination, dread. This situation can solve by reasoning or separate almost believe in you. Reputation with the counterparty. Your coin, your stats. Pick is a big about talking to what you look like. What you position. For example, threatening a bunch of thugs, violence alone is pointless. Just like claiming to a nobleman with straw. Sticking out boots. Okay. 呢個字點讀啊 ？Correction. Correction. 唔係 correction 啊。查字典先，我想知點讀呢個字，即係我唔明點解啊。Coercion，OK，coercion， coercion. Coercion.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Very well.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to?
哇，咁講嘢。
I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
得罪人多真係。
Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Backwater 真係串咗啲。
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank.
Find out from Sir Hans what the plan is. Okay.咁快
Henry, call that dog to heel.
hold you.
Come here! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well,
Find something to eat.
See?
Okay, find out from Sir Hans what the plan is. Find something to eat for Mutt and feed him. Optional. Okay. 揾嘢食，揾嘢食 optional， 但係都要揾嘢食。
Well then, Henry.
哦，咁樣摘衣花咪食嘅。咦 Top of the screen， 揾嘢食嘅要。 有冇魚？點啊？誒，唔係喎，呢度有嘢食喎，唔得喎，呢啲狗唔食得。Bat roll， 狗。
Look out!
點樣係咪 J 啊？唔係 J。U
Mutt!
L feed
Look what I have for you.
冇啊？唔得㗎。用得 bread roll apple 唔得。咁樣得。
Here, mutt.
冇嘅，唔俾食蘋果啊？咁咪食馬肉咯，好冇？
I can't abandon the company.
咁都係揾嘢食喎要。Ah, have you got food for my dog? Yeah.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss.
Oh.
I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Oh.
Come on, Oates. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Have you ever been to a proper noble banquet?
No, I haven't. Why would the lords invite me to their table?
True. But they'll invite me. I might be only a noble's bastard, but Sir Hans opens doors for me, if you get my meaning.
Aye, that makes sense.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now for Mutt, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow, all right?
Christ! All right. But you better not forget about me.
Don't worry. Thanks, mate.
原來就係咁樣玩法嘅。嚟，
Look out!
Here you go. Take it.
一、二，nom，耶，搞掂。好啦，咁跟住到你啦噃，你又想點咧？
Henry, oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hanosh had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. By the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
You afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Okay, equipment. High map. Inventory. Player information. Codex. Okay. Wow. Weight, price, name, show fits. Dirtiness, bloodiness, quality. Shit, dude. 咁多嘢嘅。Pulling on a stream, pulling rules that must be followed. Head protection under helmet. Coif or hood. It's protect you from being cut by protection underneath. So having okay. Gambison is long, thick padded shirt forms cushion layer between protection. Shoes and the spurs. Shoes. Spurs. Okay. You can create free outfit with different locations on the fly. Which outfit match with coat of arms. Okay. Oh. Okay. 咁即係哦哦，一個係咁樣，一個係咁樣咯。呢個先啊，OK。個戇鳩仔咁樣啊，整個頂帽先咁樣係嘛？啱啊！哦，sword，yeah。耶！嚟啦噃 ，start。
So, should we start?
Yep.
Ready?
誒，打啦喎！
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead. Let's
yeah.
get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
Ooh. Okay.
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
喂喂喂喂喂喂！
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still
Cover
have to take care you
yourself.
have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
嚟啊！嘿，
Good.
嘿，嘿，
Good.
嘿，嘿！
Cover, for Christ's sake.
喂，點唔得嘅？
Good.
嘿，
Wrong.
嘿，哎！
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to
Wait.
strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
You're doing great, Henry.
哦
Nice, Henry.
，OK，咁樣 block 嘅。哎，係
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
pause.
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it.
Let's
I'll just follow
counter
up a
attack,
perfect
block,
immediately
and
with
then
a
OK，
strike.
好嚟咯
I'll。show you.
Get ready. Good, Henry. You have to block first. Sweet.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
OK. Change attack zones. Oh.
Nice. Don't hack at my sword. Strike somewhere else. Good riposte.
哎呦，喂，喂，
All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
reply.
100? How about 200? Are you feeling
Ooh.
confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard.
200嚟咯。
Off to a good start.
哎呀 ，cover， 哎呀，喂，啊好難啊，哎呀好難啊，喂。嘿，嘿 ，fuck， 得未啊？ Oh shit！ 等先，有隻蚊咬佢手，仆街啊！點啊？得未啊？Shit！ Fuck！ 好嘢，再補翻氣先得唔得啊？Oh shit！ 喂，耶！贏咗佢。Sit down by the fire。啊，打成咁耐，跟我啦。
It seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
Ratai.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
Ooh.
So much has happened since then. Feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was
Shit-faced.
pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
佢幾靚
Only a
先
fella was there.
？Answer at point。Clear things out, husband.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away.
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot.
Ah.
Throwing groschen around like that. Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that
Teresa.
Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Is she fit as fuck? 呢個
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Listen up. I'll tell you what that girl can do.
哦
Wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off,
Enough, enough. You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame. You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Really?
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye, apart
Mosquitoes
from them.
唔會講
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Scholarship, stealth. Ooh. Okay. So, shelter.
I walked around a bit to scout out just in case. I was looking for some good rock overhang we could all shelter under. If I'd found anything, we wouldn't have to get soaked.
So we got woken up by a bit of a shower. Yeah.
Shower? I could still be wringing out my brace.
It didn't look like it was going to rain.
It did to me, though. But you didn't want to listen to me.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
Really?
Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
呢個
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Heavy weapons.
I prefer other weapons. Proper ones. When you take a mace in your hand, a nice chunk of metal, you know one good blow will do the job. No dancing around in circles. Just smash.
Smash.
Too right. I feel like a king when I got a nice big cudgel.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stop going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who helped me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
係咪去沖涼？
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
So we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief! I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
有冇咁？
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
啲畫質真係好靚。
Fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
Oh.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
Go shop.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
Ball sack.
What's the matter? Females!
Deal.
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
"肯定賴嘢，肯定賴嘢。
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Follow me. Carefully.
下次先繼續啦，俾我哋 save 咗啦應該。咁啊，save and quit 啦。Yes。